Oh, no.
Okay.
It's not like augmented reality.
Dude, that's what they're coming out with.
Some new augmented reality stuff.
Yeah, with what Apple is, and you can just like touch it. It's fucking crazy.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm here today with Kristian Berry, mobile mailbox money, January 11th, 2024. Kristian Berry's local real estate agent. Just introduce yourself real quick for the viewers that don't know you.
Hi, I'm Kristian Berry.
Oh, you know what? You don't even have your mic on.
Oh. Let's try about that. Oh, it's a little bit of shimmy.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on. I didn't see it on your lapel there.
I'm Kristian Berry. I work at Realty One Group. I work with the team, with my mom and dad. My mother started with my...
Here, hold on. Wait till you get that fixed there.
My bad.
So yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My mother started out initially with my grandfather, who was a commissioner of real estate in Iowa. So she's got quite a bit of knowledge under her belt, and that's what I'm learning to do every day.
Little background, long family relationships of real estate, long time, tie-ins, as well as Iowa over here in Arizona. So we're happy to have you here today. Wanted to possibly go over some little market updates and what we're seeing in the residential real estate market, as we see the Fed has announced that they're reducing interest rates, which has a lot of individuals possibly either waiting on the sideline or looking at opportunity. There's a lot of different people trying to get different perspectives of what's going on. So I had Kristian come out here today and with some little market updates. So what are you seeing in the market? I know we kind of talked a little bit briefly, but if you could just let the viewers know.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, how the interest rates are going down. When I was doing this research, I was looking and I'm like, why are the prices going down? Probably because of the interest rates going up earlier last year. And so basically across the board, all in PV, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, Phoenix, and in Mesa, all their sales prices have gone down, which
from the previous year.
Yeah, from year to date, year to year. And so that has to do with the interest rates and everything.
Showing a little bit of a market pressure, some uncertainty in the marketplace as interest rates had got up to a historic high, as we have seen here, especially locally in Maricopa County, across the country.
Yep, and that's what's affected our market so much. And I wish it could go down all the way, but we're working through it. Another thing that's changed is the days on market. So your house will stay on the market a little bit longer just because there's not as many buyers, because everyone's getting pushed out with the interest rates going higher. And funny enough, actually, Paradise Valley had a little bit better days on market. They were at 111 in December 2023, or in 2022, and in 97 in 23. So that's pretty funny, pretty crazy. I mean,
yeah, no, a lot of change, definitely, from year over year. I mean, in 2020, we're seeing crazy market demand. People are buying houses crazily, 20 offers on houses, and now we're in a drastically different market. It's important to, take these things into account when making decisions and make the best educated decision for someone moving forward, or, moving to a different area, or things of that nature. There's a lot of different perspectives, and PV's a great one in particular. We're talking about the average purchase price a little bit of PV. What was that going for?
That's pretty crazy too. It's $3,695,000 was last 2 years ago in 22, and then in 23 it was $3,205,000. So
you lost about 400,000 in equity potentially in PV. But as interest rates come down, we see, prices go up and market demand comes up. There's a lot of people that are actually waiting on the sideline for that initial the offering of the Fed to have interest rates reduced. There's a lot of people waiting for that right now.
Yeah.
So that's PV. Maybe we go ahead and talk about a little of Phoenix. I know you guys have farmed a little in Phoenix as well as Scottsdale. So
yeah,
paint over those now.
Yeah, we could just go through them all. So in Phoenix, it's down about nearly almost 100 grand. It's 623,000 to 540, and then Scottsdale, not so much, just about $150,000 difference from 1.5 to 1.34.
So 1.34 is the average purchase price in Scottsdale, and how much was it in Phoenix? 540?
540.
540 was the average purchase price in Phoenix. And again, you know, we're all anxiously awaiting that interest rate to come down. And people have indicated to me in particular, I'm sure you have seen as well, that they're anxiously awaiting that. So maybe we'll dive in a little bit in Mesa. I'm selling a lot of manufactured housing in Mesa, which has historically shown a great business as well as affordability in the market, seeing as residential real estate pricing has been relatively unaffordable. But in the Mesa market, we're kind of talk a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, and they're actually, they're right in the middle between Phoenix and Scottsdale. They're down 14.5%, which 573,000 the year before, 500,000 this year.
So 500,000 is the average purchase price in Mesa. For an individual to qualify for a $500,000 mortgage, I think they have to make upwards of $80,000 to $90,000 as a combined household income. And the median single-family income right now happens to be about $60,000. So there's a tremendous amount of people that are priced out of the market here in residential real estate locally in Maricopa County. You know, it's a problem, and with high rental costs of, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 a month, depending on what outlying areas you're in, you know, it creates a problem, and I think that's why the Fed is going to reduce interest rates. They're trying to create a little bit more. They're trying to alleviate the pressure, but as that comes down, prices go up. We see.
Yep.
So yeah, we're here today, January 11th in Maricopa County. Kristian Berry, the Berry team. Kristian, if you could just possibly update with you and your family of what you guys have had going on a little bit. And
it's funny you asked. We had a client who he needs to buy a manufactured home closer to California, right on the California-Arizona border. But we're in this market now where no one answers their phones. You never can get a hold of anybody.
100%.
So we're just kind of in that limbo mode, but we're going to send them over an offer an hour or two, and then we'll see what they do. But
yeah, you know, that's an interesting thing. I'm hearing a lot of that as well of the people that are contacting us is, you know, no one's answering the phone nowadays. And how do you operate business, you know, by not answering the phone and being immediate response? It's a tough industry, and I think we both pride ourselves on immediate responses and things of that nature. As the market heats up, you know, people are going to start sticking their nose up at their clients of how many people are coming into the door. So it's good to know that, you know, there's people that are out here doing tried and true business on a day-to-day basis.
Yep.
You know, throughout here, through thick and thin, as interest rates are where they are right now. I think they're about 7%.
Yep.
And they're going to be reducing, I think, 3 times here in 2024, they mentioned. So, you know, I think there's a lot of, been historically a lot of pressure in residential real estate for an investor as well as for end user client, because, you know, no one wants to get caught on the wrong side of buying a bad property or making a bad investment, making a bad choice. And, you know, it's important to take a look at these numbers that we've discussed a little bit here today, and make the best educated decision in each and every way. Kristian's list a couple manufactured housing for us in particular, and we captured a couple people looking for affordable housing. That's leased land manufactured homes here locally in Maricopa County. And with, like I said, with the rental rates and residential real estate pricing, keeping people in a rental category, opposed to having the benefit of qualifying for a residential real estate property, it's created that opportunity to escalate commercial availability of manufactured housing here locally in Maricopa County for that affordability, as well as ushering them to have a down payment to buy a residential property in the next 5 to 10 years over building that equity in a manufactured home, possibly financed or whatever it may be, and then they can have that $20,000 to $50,000 down payment. They come buy the house from Kristian Berry.
Exactly.
You know, it's all full form here. So here in Maricopa County, we got a great full synopsis on the market from top to bottom, from affordable housing to rental rates, residential real estate pricing. You know, how many days on market recently, like let's say for Mesa, I don't know if we possibly talked about that, but it'd be interesting to see how many days on market, you know, homes are going for.
So, like I said, Paradise Valley was the only one who went down on days on market. They went up only 12 days on market.
So like how many days in total?
90 days on total. So
90 days in total in Mesa, 3 months in Mesa. How much was Phoenix?
Phoenix is just under 3 months, and then
3 months in Phoenix.
Scottsdale's 4 months.
4 months. So it's really not all that long. There's still, you know, market demand.
Yeah.
Homes aren't sitting on average over 6 months.
If they're priced right, they'll be gone quick. But people are just overpricing, and that's just where they're sitting. And
you know, and it may be the time to kind of take a property off market as residential real estate interest rates have been announced. They haven't so much softened any extreme amount, but it may be time to take a property off market and put it back on in the next 3 to 6 months when more demand starts hitting the market. That way you don't end up having a property on market for a 6 months to a year.
Yep.
If you really want your larger purchase price from an individual. So, you know, it's great to get, like I said, a great synopsis on residential real estate, days on market. We're seeing that the Fed's announcing interest rates are coming down. There's a lot of people getting excited, I think, about the market.
Yep, I'm getting
right
really
now.
excited.
A lot of lenders are getting excited.
We're getting the realtors that don't answer their phone out of the business because, needless to say,
over the past 6 months to a year, a lot of people have gotten out of the business.
Yep.
They've gotten out of the business in the lending department and, you know, mortgages, as well as in residential real estate, or they may have taken a second job. You know, the availability of someone may be kind of scarce as people start flooding the market, I believe, to happen here in the next 6 months. Seeing as there's a market shortage of residential real estate, new builds are at all-time lows.
Yeah.
Material.
The incentives that are at all-time highs for new builds too. They're giving you 2%.
They're trying to reel people in as much as they can.
Yep.
You know, so Kristian, great to have you here today. Would you like to add anything else?
Nope. But if you do go look for a new build, you know who to call.
Yeah, that's Kristian Berry with the Berry team. We're here at Mobile Mailbox Money. It's investment education, residential real estate market updates. We're out networking across the country and across the world to bring you the best educated knowledge and investment advice, as well as what we do on a day-to-day basis to further our business professional careers and you know, and grow as young business professionals. So I'm happy to have you here, Kristian. It's a great opportunity. We feel that over the next 6 months to a year, there's going to be a lot of opportunity, as well as people wanting to participate in passive cash flow, to purchasing homes, to making investments. So, hey, Mobile Mailbox Money here, January 11th, signing off. Kristian, great to have you.
Thank you all then once again.
Boom.